Yo guys, welcome to another episode of Project Architect. We got some EMC generation to do. I got some big plans. Let's get right into it. All right, if you haven't seen the last video, you gotta go watch it. We've done a lot of stuff. It's raining outside. I need it to stop raining. So last time we made this infinite power source. This endlessly takes netherrack, turns it into lava, goes into these dynamos, and endlessly just loops the power over. And we're getting about 80 RF a tick per this, and we're just taking it on wherever we need to go. We made this warehouse that looks absolutely awful. We're gonna get rid of it. And over here, inside the house, we ran some power up and made a storage unit. So now we have storage. A lot of it, to be specific. So today's goal, we need to make a lot of EMC. Because as you can see, I don't have a lot. I had a lot, but I've used a lot as well. And I'd like to have an infinite flow of it coming in. So we're gonna fix that today. But first, this warehouse needs to be expanded and needs to be changed. So let's do that. Okay, so my plan is I've made this huge cobbled slate thing. It's going to expand, but this is going to be like, it's going to be a gated off, like, land outdoor factory. I know what I'm talking about, but I can't describe it. Oi, bruv fam alam. We did it. This is kind of cool. I'm going to add some like wood crates and stuff with like the chisel mod and add some wood crates to it. Very nice. So now we have space. And what I'm going to do over here, actually you can see it. I'm going to just move all of this stuff to the other side. So if I do like this, so this shouldn't work. So if I break this, it's okay. Yeah. So we're just going to move this all to the other side. Nice. And everything's fit into this little area. And we can expand it. All I got to do is take this down, start building the other way. Easy stuff. All right. So our goal, we wanted to set up a EMC farm. Now we can do this the most expensive way like this, but it's going to require a lot of EMC, or we can go cheap and slowly build up. I think we're going to try and do cheap and see if we can afford doing more. Because if so, then we're just going to do more. All right. So let's try and make all this stuff happen. So the way we can do this is we take an energy condenser. Let's do this first because this is what actually holds our EMC, which requires obsidian, diamonds, and an alchemical chest, which requires these things. So let's get that started. So we need to make low covalence dust, which is just cobblestone and charcoal. I think you can actually take a philosopher's stone. If I'm not mistaken, you can do that. Yeah, and it makes charcoal. Nice. So we make low covalence dust. We don't need a lot. We need medium covalence dust, which is just iron and redstone. We only need one of that. And then high covalence, which is just coal and diamonds. So we can now make the alchemical chest, like so. So we're going to learn this first. Bing bong. Storage upgrade. Yeah, because this alchemical chest alone is just a bigger chest. With this energy condenser, we need this alchemical chest and some obsidian and diamonds. So we can make the energy condenser like so. We're going to learn that for the future. And we have one of the big parts for this. So these are the two other parts that we're going to need that actually coincide with this energy condenser. Now, these are the Mark IIIs, or which we're going to want the most. These are both the antimatter relays, Mark III, and the energy collectors. So let's try to make Mark IIIs and see if we can actually get through with it. All right, so let's start with an energy condenser. So we need to make a Mark I, which requires us a furnace. So we make an energy collector, Mark I. I think we can make a couple of these. So let's make 4 of these. So now to make a Mark II, we need dark matter, 4 of that, and some glowstone. So we now have Mark II energy collectors, like so. We learn that. Now to make the Mark III ones, we need red matter, which requires 3 dark matter and 6 Alternius fuel, which we can do. But I think it's going to take us a lot of EMC. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. 1, 2, 3. I need 12. Okay, so we can do that, and I just need a stack of this. So we have enough to make all 4 of them. It's just really expensive. Okay. Energy collector Mark III. So we need to first make red matter. We need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We now have red matter. Let's learn this, and we need all 4 of these. All right, so we now have 4 energy collector Mark IIIs. So these, when you place them down and it's daytime, which it's not. Now, when it's daytime or it has a high energy level and you place this down, this guy spawns apparently. As you can see, this thing is quickly making EMC. Now, let's not put this here because we're not done. So here's the first thing we need to do. We're gonna place our energy condenser right here. So what we're gonna do, I probably should make it out of obsidian, but at this point, I don't care. So we have our energy condenser here. I'm gonna break this bottom actually. All right, so we're gonna do one here, 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 and here, but we're gonna have them in each of these corners in the future. But these are now making EMC. These guys are just slowly creating EMC. Now we need these antimatter relays to actually relay, as the name implies, the EMC. Now here's where the problem comes in. I can only make 3 of them without running out of EMC. I need diamond. I need a diamond. Okay. Actually, I can probably only make 2 with this amount. Let's see. We can make 2 of these Mark I antimatter relays. Can we make, first let's learn these antimatter things because they're useful. I don't know if we can. Let me see. I think I can make 2. I think I can. Let me get some obsidian. Okay, we can make the Mark IIs. Just barely make the Mark IIs. We might be able to make the 2 of these. We just need obsidian, which we can do. Okay, so we now have before we do that, learn that. We now have Mark III antimatter relays, which is the highest antimatter relays you can learn. So let me do that. And let's bring it back over here and start actually creating it because we're going to need to slowly make EMC as we do this. So I'm going to place one here. I'm going to place one here. So now, as you can see, this is relaying all of this power from here. So now if I throw Mobius fuel up in here, as you can see, it has just transferred all of this from here and here into this chest. So Mobius fuel is just an example of something that creates EMC. So let me try to explain this. Whatever you have up here, these things will begin to generate EMC from here. Transfer it to the antimatter relay here, and transfer that over to this energy condenser. And it'll automatically make this Mobius fuel. So what I can then do is take this Mobius fuel out and put it into my transmutation table and have infinite EMC, as long as these have light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some glowstone and keep these guys lit up at all times. A light source on top of each of these. So it's just going to be a huge, like, glowstone box. And we're going to leave this top open. I think the top should stay open for now. Now, it's going to look dumb until we fill these guys in. But this is slowly filling up with Mobius fuel that we can then grab like this and throw into here. But that takes too long. See how long that took me to come over here, access this, grab all the stuff that's getting produced, put it in my transmutation table. That's too much work. So if I do an item cable like so, we've made item cables before, if I'm not mistaken. And what we're going to do is we're going to lead the items from there into, I think if I take a chest and a hopper. Okay, I think I have a wrench. Yeah, I have a wrench in here. So I think if I set this to pull, nope. If I set this, okay, not like that. Like that. I don't think this works unless it's going into a chest. I just realized this needs to be updated for this to work. Give me a sec, I gotta update the mod pack. Okay, I updated it. I think if I just grab another chest, I have 2 maps now. How do I disable one of the maps? This update's throwing me for a loop. Oh, I see. Guys, I see. I was trying to figure out if you just drop it. So with his update, it added a mod pack called Project Architect Editions, which allows expansion on Project Architect stuff. So if I take the stuff that it's creating, this stuff here, this. So okay, I see what's going on. So let me drop all this into here. So if we can make these EMC links, Mark 1s, 2s, 3s, so on and so forth, then they will transport items per second into the machine. I only need the first one, but I need a lot of dark matter. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we make it with what we have? Let's see if we can. 1, 2, dark, 3. Oh, we're so close. Okay, I need more of this to make this, but this is how I can do it. Okay, that's how we automate it. I was trying to figure that out. I was like, there's got to be a way. I can't be stupid. So we're going to let this run for a little bit. Just let it create EMC, and then we'll come back and finish this off. I just need one more dark matter. Like, the more of these we get, the faster this will go. Like, this isn't slow, but obviously it can go faster the more of these we make. So also, I was going to use dimensional shards, but as you can see, they no longer have a EMC level. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to let this just slowly gain up some EMC, and we'll be back. All right, it's been a day. A long day. I just finished work a couple hours ago. Actually, it's 10 o'clock, so it's been a little while. But I added some more underneath this, some more antimatter stuff. Not Mark 3s, but Mark 2s. This is Mark 1. I don't think I can afford a Mark 2 at the moment because I only have about 105,000 EMC. But this is producing a lot of EMC over the past couple hours since I've been on. And we're going to slot this in. Let's see how much we have. We go from 105,000 to about 1 million. And look, we can have enough for just one antimatter relay Mark III. What we really need is this that automatically sends it. So this is what I really want. So if I grab this EMC Link MK1, and I get a hopper, and I set this here, hopper it in, anything that goes into here is now going to go into here and slowly just add to it. So you watch. All of a sudden, bam, EMC. So now this automatically is just farming EMC at all times, which is great. As we go on and progress, I'm going to upgrade these as we gain EMC over time. I'm going to add these to Mark 3s, everything to be Mark 3. So it's the fastest it can be, because right now it's pretty quick, as you can see. It goes pretty quick, but it can go faster. Okay, so now while we are creating this EMC, as you can see, what I want to do is I want to make a empty stack of holding, because one of the comments, I'll put it on screen whenever I find it, told me I can take the blaze farm that I have and move it, to home, because I don't have to fly into the nether, and try to find that blaze thing again. Okay, so now we do this, this, this. We get empty stack of holding. Pretty cool. We learned that. So let's go try and find this blaze thing and see if it's true. The prophecy. What are you doing here? A sombrero? Bro, I'll buy a sombrero off you. Emerald. Yeah, okay. Somewhere here is what I'm looking for. Should be on this other side. Well, there's this blaze farm. Wait, so if I just... Oh my... I could... I just take it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this one, bro. I don't even need the other one. Can I, hypothetically... No, okay, I thought I could... Can I, like, trap? Can I grab, like, a mob? Something that grabs mobs? I feel like that's a thing. Yeah, the mob imprisonment tool. Plastic. Because I want to make a wither skeleton farm. Just... yoink them. Is this guy... Bro, he was playing some bangers. I want to see what the sombrero looks like. What happens if I put on the sombrero? Hey, hey. Okay, so we have the spawner now. So we could place it somewhere. Actually, wherever. For example, like that, and then we'd have blazes spawning. I don't want that. I kind of want it centralized. That's what we'll do. We'll make like a nice. I just thought of something. I know what we're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna explain what we're gonna do. I have chunk borders on right now. I want this chunk to be mined from top to bottom, and just make like whenever we need like an endless supply of something, we make a spawner of it. Can't you make mob spawners? Like this is a mob fan to move the things, but I swear you can make a mob duplicator. Does that not make mobs? I'm gonna have to make sure that it does that, because then we can just make endless amounts of mobs. Am I dumb to think this way? I think what we need to do first is actually mine out the chunk. So like we need to get the corners down and then, or figure out where we're cutting all the way to here. And it's going to be so sick. So it's going to be a mined out chunk. But what's going to happen is I'm going to have like staircases on the outer side of this border to like allow me to access rooms and stuff. Bro, this is going to be lit. I love that this thing endlessly makes EMC. Like all of a sudden I'll have 384 EMC. It's awesome. So not only will this just be dug down to like the depths of the world, we're gonna have this, once we start like finishing off like the digging part, what we're gonna do is we're going to expand this out so it has room to, you know, have rooms underneath here in the ground and stuff. And it's all going to be glass in the middle. It's going to be like an 8x8, maybe like, let's see. Yeah, so this being the middle of the chunk, what we'll do is we'll have, let's see, what, the size of this. So it gives us a 3 wide area to like view everything and still have space to jump into each individual. Thank you. Spot. I think that's the way we should do it. And I want each level to have, you know, the right, what's it called? Cool looking bottom. So for like the Blaze or the Wither farm, we'll have like obsidian and netherrack and stuff like that. The Blaze one could have like netherrack. We'll get everything figured out. But that's the size I want. 3 spaces on each side and then just dug down. And we'll figure out like, we don't really need to figure out spacing, but that's what we'll do for the next episode. We'll get that set up. This will be sick. I've already started the mining. Excuse me? What are you? Lillian the Light. Ow. What? Dude, what is this democracy that I'm living in? I'm just going to float in the air. Can't do anything from up here, so we're fine. Nice. And hello. Oh, I got a creeper head. Let's go. Wait, does that give me... Wait, does this give me... It does. It gives me another upgrade. Oh. Let's give it a diamond. That's what I needed. This thing needs it too. So does this pickaxe. This pickaxe needs it too. So does my sword. So does this hammer. These need upgrades too. But yeah, that's basically it for this episode. We did some EMC generations. I want to outro with this sombrero. Hang on. Next episode, we're going to get into the spawners and stuff to have, you know, this cool spawning area thing. And maybe we'll get to use some of these other mods because we're going to use the mob grinding mods. But we could also get away with industrial foregoing and maybe even the create mod. But I feel like the create mod is more about, as the name implies, creating stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.